Okay, so let's get straight into it and answer the question, is it better to pickle or make jam, or is it better to make juice when it comes to selling the crops? So I've got some tomatoes, some corn, some hot peppers and some bell peppers. The rest of my crops unfortunately haven't grown yet, but I think this gives us a nice base to determine which is better. So we'll grab ourselves 3 of each one. So I've got some bronze tomatoes as well, but what I'm going to do is just use the standard quality of crop. That should give us a nice baseline to determine which is better. So we'll get all these crops harvested and then we'll go and make some pickle or jam, and then we'll make some juice as well, and then we can determine which one is better. So let's start with the tomatoes. So we'll make 1 tomato juice and we'll make a tomato jam. Okay, so our tomato juice is done and our tomato jam is done. Next I think what we'll do is we'll make bell peppers, so pickled bell peppers and bell pepper juice. And then next I think we'll do the hot peppers. With the corn, unfortunately I've only got 2 base ones, so we might have to just make the pickled corn and then corn juice from the base, and then we'll sell the bronze corn. Okay, so our bell peppers are done. So we'll take our bell peppers, and now with the hot pepper all we can do is make juice out of the hot peppers. Fortunately we can't pickle them or anything else, so we'll just have to use the juice for the hot peppers. And then we've got the corn as well, which we can make pickled corn, and we can also make corn juice. So we'll pop the corn in there as well. And then we've got our base corn, which is going to be bronze unfortunately because I haven't got another one standard. But once all this is done, we'll shove all of this into the shipping and we will sleep for the day, and then we'll see is the best way to make profit when it comes to selling crops. Okay, so everything is now ready, so we'll take it all and then we will head over to the shipping bin and we will sell it, and then we'll see what one is worth more money. So let's head over to the shipping bin. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our corn juice, hot pepper juice and bell pepper juice, and also our tomato juice. And then we're going to go for the tomato jam, the pickled corn, the pickled bell peppers. We'll sell a normal hot pepper, just one of them, and then normal bell pepper, also a normal tomato, and then we're going to go for the bronze corn. So that's all of them popped into the shipping bin. So now we can sleep and we can find out which is better profit in regards to crops. Now bear in mind I am in summertime, so the crop will vary season to season. So let's see where we are then. Okay, so obviously the profit made does vary crop by crop. Obviously your best crop, fortunately I didn't have any growing, is your melons. So if you can in summer, the best crop to plant is your melons. They do take the longest to grow, but definitely grant you the most profit. As far as I'm aware, the juice and the pickled melons sell for about 300, so they're definitely worth taking time to grow. But one thing I have noticed is that now it doesn't matter whether you juice them or you turn them into a pickle or a jam, they all sell for the same price. So that's an interesting one. So let's see which is actually better off doing in regards to what one is easier to craft. So looking at the crafting, the keg does take bronze and silver, and also scrap as well. It's not necessarily complicated, but obviously you do need a recycling machine and a furnace, and you need to take the time to do it all. The mason jar, on the other hand, only takes wood and glass. Now an easy way to get glass is to also have a kiln, which does take bronze ore and stone to build, but that's not too difficult to get hold of, especially if you just hop into the mines for a day or two. You can have plenty of resources to build yourself a couple of kilns, and then just use a recycling machine to convert your trash into scrap. Shove your scrap into the kiln, and that's an easy way to get glass. But I'm going to do a bit more of a full in-depth video on that one anyway. In regards to what one is best to craft, I would say the mason jar is probably your easiest option. On the flip side to that, if you are in summer, I would recommend trying to craft as many kegs as you can in preparation for fall, because there is crop in fall, which when put into the keg will provide you an item which is a really good money source when you get to fall. So although the mason jar is better off or is cheaper to craft than the keg, I do recommend crafting as many kegs as you can and just making juice. So there we go everyone, hopefully that answered your question. If it did, make sure you hit that like button. Also make sure you drop a comment down below and let me know if you found this helpful, and also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more content. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.